What's up, my stylish people? This is Ishank. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video it's all about the how to build a basic wardrobe. Exactly 1 year ago, I did the same video on how to build a basic wardrobe under 10,000 rupees. But in this video, actually not in this video, I made this video as a series, 5-part series. In the first part, I'm gonna talk about the t-shirt, how to build your t-shirt collection, and that too everything is on budget, guys. And it is a full-fledged video. It's not like a 5 t-shirts or maybe 6 t-shirts, and not necessarily that you have to buy each and every one of the t-shirt. What I mean exactly in this video is that you can just take your call accordingly. I assume that you have to start from the scratch. That's why I included each and every option what I felt that it makes sense to build a basic wardrobe. Having said that, let us get started with the t-shirt options because we have so many to cover. And the first and foremost t-shirt which you should buy when it comes to a basic wardrobe, it's a white color t-shirt, and I got a white half sleeve t-shirt from Levi's. It is super budget friendly at a retail price point of 500 rupees, and on Amazon you can get sometimes like 30 to 40% off, bringing down the price points close to maybe 300 or 250 rupees. For that, it comes with a ultra soft fabric. Basically, it's mentioned as a cotton fabric, but it is super soft and it fits really well at the chest area as well as the sleeves and also at the waist area with enough room. So it's a perfect fitting white t-shirt at a price point of 350 to 400. You can never go wrong. Moving on to the t-shirt number 2, of course you are covered with the white option. You definitely need a black option to start with, and for the black half sleeve t-shirt, generally I go with the jockey option, not the round neck, but it's a V-neck t-shirt. For the jockey option, it fits impeccable. Do I need to mention? For the black option, I think jockey, it is priced at 350 to 400 rupees. And as mentioned earlier, sometimes the prices may vary depending on when you are shopping and what size you are picking for that specific piece of clothing. Third color, according to my choice, generally it would be the olive green color. But as we are covered with the half sleeve option, in that you have the variety. You have gone with the crew neck already and you have gone with the V-neck. So let's go with the full sleeve crew neck, and it is also from Jockey. It is a full sleeve green color t-shirt from Jockey that is priced at 700 rupees. I didn't get any discount on this one, but I have gone with the size large for this t-shirt. Why? Because generally for the full sleeve t-shirt, I generally like them to tuck in with a smart casual trousers to give that overall sophisticated smart casual view. When it comes to the overall fit, as I went one size up, it fits a little bit on the regular front, even though it's a slim fit t-shirt to begin with. As we are covered with the 3 of the basic colors, the next color should be a pop color, right? You need to have versatility in your wardrobe while building a basic wardrobe. Basic wardrobe doesn't mean that you have to invest only in some sort of colors which you are comfortable with. Always make sure that you play with the pop colors as well, but make sure that the rest of the outfit is balanced so that you have a versatile wardrobe but still being basic. And for that, I got the next t-shirt from Jockey in a mustard color. It is also a V-neck t-shirt, and whatever the advantages I mentioned with the black color V-neck t-shirt, it applies the same for this one, but it's actually a pop color. And for the V-neck t-shirts, generally as I mentioned, Jockey V-neck t-shirts, they fit really well. And for the second pop color, I got a mauve color or a dust pink color from Damansh. Damansh, actually they're mentioning that this is a ultra soft fabric of the t-shirt version, and it stays true and it fits really well, and the fabric is super soft to begin with for this Damansh t-shirt, which actually looks really good if worn with a white color lowers or any lighter colors or neutral tones. And you need a Henley t-shirt, right? For that, I have gone with the blue color full sleeve Henley t-shirt from US Polo. I got this at a price point of 550 after discount, and it have this US Polo branding in the green color, and the branding is minimal as well. And overall, I like darker colors when it comes to the Henley t-shirt. And when it comes to Henley t-shirt, an important point you need to consider would be the overall button layout. It have the proper button layout with not being too much exposed when it comes to the skin, and also when it comes to the neck area, it have the slight elastic banding which helps in the durability. And when it comes to the sizing, I have gone with the size medium, and it fits really well. And for Henley t-shirt, I can see them as a smart casual approach as well, not just a normal Henley t-shirt which you wear at home. As we are covered with the Henley t-shirts, the other category when it comes to the t-shirt which you need to have is a polo t-shirt. But rather than going with the normal half sleeve solid polos, the trend has been picked up, and I have gone with a slightly color block. Basically, it's a white full sleeve polo but slightly color block. It is also from US Polo that I got this at a price point of 1100 to 1200. This is the most expensive of the lot in this video on how to build a basic wardrobe for the part 1. But I have gone with this one. The quality is really great. I have gone with the size medium. It fits really well, and the collar is very stiff, which is a prerequisite for a polo t-shirt. And also here the focus would be one, the US Polo branding on the left side on the chest area, and also the color blocking going on with the red as well as the blue color. So it altogether adds a pop to that white color because the base here is the white color, and overall this adds a casual approach but still getting the classicness or sophisticated approach with the polo t-shirt. When it comes to the composition of this t-shirt, it's basically made of cotton, but it generally feels like a knitted version of the cotton, and the material is a little bit thick enough, and you can use this for light winters as a base as well. I generally like to color coordinate this kind of a white color ones with either the stripe on the t-shirt or else with the base color of the t-shirt, which is the white color. Having covered the Henley and polo t-shirt, the next category of t-shirts you should focus on while building a basic wardrobe, it would be the printed t-shirts, but don't go too much overboard when it comes to the prints. Always make sure that you select the base color as a neutral color and then go with the prints which are like very subtle, which can actually blend in with the rest of the basic pieces which you have in your wardrobe or which you're gonna build in your wardrobe. The t-shirt number 1 here, it's a Jack & Jones white loose fit t-shirt that I got it in a size of medium. It have a boxy fit or a loose fit to it. This I got I think maybe 2 to 3 months back, and I covered in one of the oversized t-shirt haul. It have an oversized fit to it. As I mentioned earlier, versatility is an important thing. Always you need to have some sort of versatility with the fits as well as the colors. Here it is with the fit, and I have gone with the white color. It have a slight print at the chest area with a slight graphic print going on with the text written on it. Everything is super subtle, and that too being in the white color helps the cause. Having said that, moving on to the printed shirt number 2. It is a black paint splatter printed shirt from Jack & Jones that I got it at a price point of maybe 550 or maybe even less. So this t-shirt here, the base is black color and the paint splatter has been done with the yellow color, red color, and also with the blue color. So it's also subtle because the color being the black, you can just blend in with the darker neutrals as well as the lighter neutrals just as a contrast. Overall, it's a easy recommendation. And moving on to the last t-shirt for the printed option, it is also a printed t-shirt from Jack & Jones, but it's a yellow color printed t-shirt with the print here being in the purple color. So this is a t-shirt which adds some sort of fun to your overall outfit. That's why I have gone with the color contrast version. Please be assured that it's not a too statementy option because basically it's a light yellow color and only the pop comes with the purple color. Having said that, I think this I got it in a size of large. As I mentioned earlier, for the printed t-shirts in specific, make sure that the fit is a little bit on the looser front. Don't go for too over tight or too slim fitting printed t-shirts because they are not going to look that presentable. Having said that, these are the t-shirt options I got for the first part of how to build a basic wardrobe, and in specific in this part I covered for the t-shirts, and in the part number 2 I'm going to cover the shirts, and part number 3 will be on the jackets as well as the sweatshirts or hoodies, and part number 4 would be on the trousers and pants and jeans as well, and part number 5 on the sneakers as well as accessories. Having said that, I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like down below and also subscribe to this channel for more content like this. That is it from me. See you next time.